All right, we're gonna take a look at Group C right now. Not quite as exciting as Group B. We'll just start there. But it's Colombia, Greece, Ivory Coast, Japan. It has a potential to be that group that's like doesn't look that exciting on paper and is actually really spectacular in the matches. I think personally, I'll take Colombia to win it because I think they have still have a good squad. Um, I have some friends who are Colombians, so they'd be pretty mad at me if I didn't pick them.
The shut up.
That's a shout out. That's a shout out to my friends Juan Petrita and Gabby
Maybe
Chavez.
we'll bring them on as a guest.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to bring them on.
Analysts,
Skype guest analysts
on Skype. Yeah,
race car drivers who probably don't watch much soccer at all, but
no worries.
I'm sure they're more well in tune with what's going on in the inner circles of the Colombian national team than we will be. So I'm picking Colombia to win. And I'm gonna take Japan because in my World Cup pool I picked Okazaki as one of the strikers. So I'm hoping he has a good tournament. And they're just always that fighting team that never say die. And I don't think they'll make it past the group round of 16, but I think they'll make it out of the group. I think Ivory Coast there's too much risk in that one. I think they're a more solid overall team, and Greece isn't going to score a goal.
Neither do I. Sorry, Greek fans. I don't think they're gonna score a goal.
I'll agree with both. Greece, like, if they score, I would be very, very surprised.
Watch first game against Colombia, 6-0.
Yeah, it'll end up being 6-0 Greece.
I mean, you said
against Ivory Coast though, maybe Ivory Coast is kind of like
pretty shaky at the back.
I could see Ivory Coast.
Yeah, but no. Okay, you could start every single one of Greece's players at center and give him a breakaway, and someone would catch up. Like, they can't run. Like, let's be serious.
Well, what about crosses and headers?
Their main midfielder is 50 years old and is their captain.
Kerry Grunez.
I don't get them. It's like.
But I could see them.
I'm not
playing
saying
the game against Ivory Coast where they just piss that team off because Ivory Coast just get frustrated with not being able to get through the defense, and then it'll be like when they won the Euro in Portugal.
Honestly though, Greece might not score.
But
that doesn't mean they're not going to make it in.
Yeah, they can make it out of the group without scoring a goal.
No.
Yeah.
But with that said, I do not have Greece making it through.
No.
At all. I do have Colombia 1. Falcao's not in, but I think people underestimate how they are. Pretty sure they finished second qualifying.
Yeah, second qualifying, I think.
So I mean, obviously Falcao had most of the offense, but I mean, there's other good players on them. Except I have Ivory Coast second, just because of from the midfield up, they're just too diversified.
Unbelievable
speed, skill, too good.
Yeah.
Japan, they're fighters, obviously. Most of the Asian.
They're like a team full of Landon Donovan. They just have a lot.
They just fight, so you can't count them out. But I mean, not many people know much about them. So I mean, they'll push Ivory Coast, but I think they'll squeeze by. It's kind of an intriguing group, though. Any one of those.
Anyone can make it.
It wouldn't even be surprising if Ivory Coast just dominates the group, and Colombia could even go out if they have some massive breakdown. But I think they should have the quality to and it's in South America. I mean, it should play to their favors.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just really quickly, I'm going Colombia 1, Japan 2, and Colombia, James Rodriguez. I think he's going to be one of the stars of the tournament, and Japan, Shinji Kagawa and Kensuke Honda. Those are 2 reasons right there.